I'm stepping into the shoes of a sharp, commentary-driven YouTube host to unpack Trump's mixed Iran war messaging. This isn't a recap. It's a look under the hood, what the signals, shifts, and contradictions really reveal about strategy, perception, and power in real time. Let's dive in with a hook of the moment. When a president signals unconditional surrender one day and then mulls talking to Iran the next, you're watching a messaging machine testing the waters of legitimacy. Fourth, the regime change rhetoric versus official denials. Trump fixates on Iran's political future, even as defense officials push back on regime change as a stated goal. I'd label this a power play around political destiny. Personally, I think the allure of selecting a leader citing Venezuela's Delcy Rodriguez as a model shows a desire to project influence beyond military action. But the public stance fluctuates. Sometimes he talks about aiding Iranians if they behave. Other times he hints at direct control over leadership. What makes this important is not the feasibility of regime change, but the signal it sends about what the administration believes is permissible leverage. From a broader lens, it reveals how modern conflict messaging blends moral theater, freedom for Iranians, with realpolitik, choosing a leader, shaping both international and domestic risk appetites. Deeper insight, the meta-narrative at work is the fusion of crisis theater and political branding. The campaign-like cadence, tweeted quips, interview soundbites, and public posturing creates a loop where each new statement resets expectations, then the next statement redefines success or failure. What this reveals is a broader pattern in contemporary governance. Crisis management becomes a narrative strategy as much as a policy plan. If you step back, you can see how this style mirrors electoral signaling, rapid hypothesis testing about what the country will tolerate, what opponents fear, and what allies fear losing control over. It's not just about Iran. It's about shaping how Americans view risk, leadership, and courage under pressure. Closing thought. The real takeaway isn't the specifics of 4 weeks versus 4 to 6 weeks. It's that a high-stakes conflict becomes a continuous theater of messaging. The timing, the promises, the threats, and the selective disclosures are all part of a larger strategy to dominate attention and political space. If you're watching this as a viewer, ask yourself, which narrative do you find most persuasive, and why? Do you think the emphasis on unconditional surrender signals a strategic edge, or is it a rhetorical gambit designed to corral domestic support? And beyond this moment, what does this kind of messaging tell us about how future crises will be managed? Through storytelling first, policy second. Thanks for sticking with me through the analysis. If you found this interesting, drop your take in the comments. Is strong leadership defined by unwavering promises, or by adaptable, transparent strategy in the face of uncertainty?